guys, welcome to the video. So I know it has been a long time since I've posted here and I apologize for that. So today we are going to be looking at the Chic Sparrow Scout in the A5. So I've really wanted a Scout. I really love the Maverick leather, and you will have seen, quite a few videos on this channel about the Maverick leather, and it's the same leather but now they've renamed it Scout. So we're going to look at a few size comparisons and also like a comparison of leather with a different brand. So first up on the left here we have the Scout, so this is the A5, then in the middle we have a Linden Tree Leather, that's the B6, and then on the right we have another Chic Sparrow, and that was the Alaric leather in the A6, so a smaller size, and I will go through them all in more detail. So one thing you can see from the comparisons, if you're not familiar with travelers notebooks, the leather does come in every notebook is unique. So you can see the different markings there, and you can ask in the order notes for what you'd like to see, and then they will do their best to accommodate that. So you can see here this is the A5 Scout, and there are a few different inserts, so there's always a lot of options for notebooks depending on which size that you want to get. So one of the things that would be a good idea before you even get a traveler's notebook cover is to try out a couple of different inserts and see whether or not that one fits you, or you like the size and things like that. That kind of helps to just figure out, because there's so many to choose from. So we'll go through what I have, but you can see the thickness of the leather there. This is a very thick leather, and I really like that because I like the notebook sturdy, so that if I take it to the couch or if I have it in a different room, I can just put it on my lap, and it kind of acts as a little desk as well. But there are definitely options. If you want a thinner, more pliable leather, there are definitely options for that as well. So the first thing I have here is this Lifetime's Kleid. It's a collaboration notebook, and it's got really tiny little squares in it. So I really love the look of these. I love the foiling on the front, and they're just a really classy looking notebook. So I got the black one, and that is a cream paper inside, and then also the white one which has white paper. And these were actually pretty hard to find. They were sold out pretty much everywhere for a long time, but I eventually got some from jennybic.com, so I'll link that below. And then you'll be able to see here, so the one that I chose is a cascade pocket. So it's got the upright pockets there, the vertical pockets, and I think I actually got this one when the Scouts were 25% off as well. So I was just going to get one with the side pockets, but then because of the sale, then I just got the cascade pockets. And then this one is one of my favorite notebooks. This is an Apica notebook, or Apica, I'm not sure how to say it, but this one is from Jet Pens, and I really, really love this one. I've had 3 of the A6 ones, and yeah, I'm really happy to try the A5 one. And then this last one here, this is a sketchbook. This is a Hahnemule sketchbook, and you can see the beautiful cover. So one of my favorite patterns is herringbone, like on the flooring or in a fireplace. I really love it. So this has like a herringbone tweed linen cover. It's really beautiful. And so here's the info on that. So I saw these in our local art store a few weeks ago, and I really, really love the cover. And then I was kind of doing some research on it, and I found that Liz Steele has tried this and she really enjoyed it, but they're hard to find. And they come in all sorts of like landscape sizings and different portrait sizings. And you can see I just put a hole through it and just put some ribbon through there from Shy Myrtle on Etsy. So I'll try and link everything below. If I forget, you can just ask me. So we've been doing a sketchbook series over on my other channel, which is Her Billowing Heart, and it's more about watercolors and art things. So So if you're visiting from her Billowing Heart, you will have probably seen that we've been working on some colour wheels, and this is a pencil one. And if you would be interested in some more artsy things and watercolours, head on over to her Billowing Heart. You can check out those tutorials and videos as well. So in the back cover here, I just have a couple of sheets of scrap paper, and then in the front cover you can see there I've got a little bit of cotton paper and some antique lace. I really love having a little bit of antique lace just for inspiration. And then here is the full cover, so it's really beautiful, and I asked, I think, for dark glassy spots or puffy spots as well. So I really like the cover. I love the depth of the colour. And yeah, so you can see here that I'm just popping the inserts in here. So the notebook's just on the strings, and once they're all in here, you can see that all fits fairly well. So probably the sketchbook bulks it up a little bit, and that's why I had the 3 other notebooks, the 2 Life Kleid ones and the Apica CD one. But I really wanted to put in the Hahnemule sketchbook, so we'll see how that goes, and I might change that out. So hopefully that gives you kind of an idea of what you can put in there, what you can fit in there. 2 notebooks definitely would be really comfortable and fit really easily. And then I just always like to stuff it. I like it, the heft of the kind of more bulky inserts. So I'm happy to have a few in there, and that I have a choice to work with them. But often at the minute I'm just, so I have a sketchbook in another one, which we'll look at now. And you can see it's really beautiful, but so I'll often just take the sketchbook out while I'm working on it and then just pop it back in. So I forgot to mention as well, A5 is just half a sheet of A4 paper. So your regular printer paper, it's half of that. And then the A6, which is the one that's just on top now, that is half of that again. So this is a Chic Sparrow Alaric, and I think this was, so I'm not sure that it's in their regular lineup of leathers. And I got this in a second chance sale actually. So at Thanksgiving, Chic Sparrow usually does a big sale, and yeah, so that's where we normally get a couple every year. And I got one, so I have another video to upload for one that I got for my brother, which I'm still working on a little bit of footage for that, but we'll see. So inside here you can see I have the A6 of the CD notebook there, and this is where I just practice, or either practice sketching or just swatch colours and swatch different art supplies and things like that. And then I have a bunch of cotton paper folded at the back, and then this little notebook is from Illustri Paris, and then I got gifted some stickers, and then in the back there I just have a little notebook from Jet Pens. So Jet Pens is a really good place to look for notebooks. This is a Rotterfarden one, and this is just a little palette. So this is a Linden Tree Leather Traveller's Notebook in the B6, and 2 reasons why I really love this one. You can see it's the same thickness. It's such a beautiful notebook, and she does really lovely work. So at the time that I got this, Chic Sparrow wasn't offering the Maverick leather anymore, And then also I had the ability with Linden Tree Leather to customize it a little bit. So I asked her if I could have an extra inch and get a B6 wide. So you can see that the leathers are pretty much the same thickness, and they're both really stunning Travels notebooks. So then the next thing, and I will do a whole separate video about the Linden Tree Leather one, just because I think it deserves its own recognition. And then here we have, I just give you a little quick update on the Superior Labour pen roll while we're here. So I have a video from a few years ago about this, and you can see what has changed. Like, you can go back and watch the video of what I had in it then, and I had a watercolor palette in there then, but I've just found that I am using more, like I'm needing more place for pencils, and so I'll kind of go through pouch by pouch and show you what's in there. We won't swatch everything out because I just didn't have time this morning, but you can see here that when you fold it, the sort of... So I have no idea if this is going to be too noisy. I'm having such trouble at the minute getting videos filmed, and the lighting and the sound, but so it's just so busy all the time. Okay, let's see. Okay, so I'm really sorry. A plane just went overhead, and then there's the air conditioning wall unit, and I'm just really sorry. I can't find anywhere that there's not a noise at the minute. So those were some little leather tabs from Chic Sparrow. You can see how thin they are, and then you just glue them into your notebooks wherever you need the tab. And then this is kind of the last pocket there. I really love all these different like sketching pencils and pens. That is my favorite, the Uni Kuratoga. That's my favorite mechanical pencil. It's a really lovely one. And then I just got this gold leafing pen, so we're gonna be trying out some different gold mediums over on the Her Billowing Heart channel, and I got this one to try, and I actually really love it. The only thing is the smell is quite strong, but it is quite a really beautiful gold. Okay, so I think it's better if you just watch most of it with the music, but that is everything. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, let me know. If you want to see any other comparisons or anything. Otherwise, I will be back tomorrow with a video over on Her Billowing Heart, and I hope you guys have a great weekend. I'll see you then. Bye.
Right.